Hi guys, today we're going to talk you through the kipping pull-up. This is going to include a demonstration of the movement, a breakdown of some of the common coaching cues, some of the alternatives, and we'll give you a few movements and accessory work so you can make some improvements at home. To get started with our kipping pull-up, Alex is going to start with his feet together. He's going to jump up, wrap his thumbs around the bar, get a nice strong grip. Make sure he's keeping engaged, these shoulders and lats are engaged. This would be an active hang position. If Alex wasn't in an active position, just a dead hang of slumps, shoulders would be down, there'd be no tension throughout the body, and it's not a good place to start your pull-up. So once we are in our active hang position, we're going to start the kipping movement. This starts with an arch, so from here Alex will drive his chest forward, his feet will go back, he's in that nice smooth curve, that banana position. The second movement within our pull-up is going to be our hollow position. So from this one, we're going to drive these shoulders back, these lats are going to be engaged, there's this smooth curve, we're engaged through the abs, engaged through the quads, nice smooth long line all the way through, maintaining this active position as well. We are now going to link these three movements together. We're going to start with the active hang. So Ali's going to find that same active hang position. We're then going to transition into the arch first. So that chest is going to come forward, feet are going to come back. We're going to drive shoulders backwards. We're going to rotate between these two positions. Put my hands either side to show that Alex is moving forward and back with that chest, transitioning between the hollow and the arch. Once we have got our rhythm and our mechanics of that kip, we're just wanting to increase the size. This is going to involve a bigger lat drive. So this is an example. Alex is going to drive this PVC pipe down towards his chest. You can see the angle between his arm and his torso reduces. This is going to be the angle that's going to get us higher up on this bar. So how this translates to our bar, we've got that nice good rhythm with our kip. You can see between our arch and our hollow. We just want to see that bigger lat drive. Alex's shoulders are going to get higher. The angle between his arm and his torso is going to reduce. This is going to be that lats engaging, get that nice smooth rhythm, getting that little bit higher each time with those shoulders. We're now going to tie all these movements together into that full pull-up where that chin is going to clear the bar. So we've got our kip, we've got that lat drive, and then once we've hit that full range of the lat drive, we've got that rowing movement where that chin comes over the bar. So Alex is going to start with that nice active hang, chest forward, drive up, chin goes over the bar, with that nice pulling movement. We're still keeping this nice kip, chest forward, shoulders up, chin over the bar. A few of the common faults with our kipping pull-ups is not maintaining tension through the kip, specifically within the arch and that lower limb where there's a big break within the knees. So Alex will demonstrate this one. So as he jumps up, you'll see as he comes through that chest, there's a big bend in the knees. We're not maintaining that tension. That's going to lead to kind of no tension in those lats and that poor movement mechanic. Another common fault would be once you have finished that pull and that chin is over the bar, instead of sending those shoulders back, we're dropping straight down. This leads to an inefficient next kip and causes you to lose your rhythm. So when Alex jumps up, does that pull up, when he gets to the top, he's going to drop straight down and it's really hard to then regain into that next pull up and maintain that tension. So when he gets to the top, he wants to make sure he doesn't drop. And that's a common cue that people tend to do, which leads to that inefficient kip. Another common fault is once we have completed our pull-up and our chin is over the barbell, he's not maintaining this C position. He's kind of getting to the top and dropping straight down, almost like a reverse D position. So Alex will show us the movement we are trying to achieve, where we kip forward, get to the top, we push away, that's C. When we get to the top, we want to avoid dropping down because we can't then go into our next rep. Our progression for our pull-ups will involve a kipping box pull-up. This can be done at varying heights. So Alex is going to demonstrate with this box. You need to make sure we start with our hollow posture. He's going to then drop down into our arch, keeping these hips nice and low. He'll drive up, shoulders come back, and drive that chin over the barbell. We're still looking for the same kipping mechanics we have just been through, making sure that chin's over the bar, and we're finding that C position. With this movement, if you are struggling to get the chin over the bar, we can make that a little bit easier by increasing the height of the box. We can either do it in varying size of boxes, or you can use some plates to find those in-between heights and that continued progression. So I'll show with Alex. He's going to make it that little bit higher, so he's going to make it that little bit easier, so he's going to require less pull phase, and it's a bit easier to get that chin over the bar, relying that little bit less on that lat drive and that upper bar arm pull. The first of our accessory movements to help with our pull-ups and our kip is going to be a dead bug or a hollow hold variation. So we're going to start Alex with those shoulders over the hands over the shoulders, shoulders away from the ground, knees over the hips, our lower back is in contact with the ground. So from here, the first variation is going to be one leg out, So a nice arm brace. We can then go for the opposite leg. From here, we can then go both legs out to make it a little bit harder. And then we can progress to that full hollow position. Make sure the lower back's still grounded. We're still having those shoulders clear. We're nice and long through the lower body. Our second accessory movement is going to be our arch hold. From this one, Alex is going to be lying face down on the ground. He's going to have a nice neutral head position, so he's going to be staring at the ground. That chin is going to be tucked. From here, he's going to engage his glutes. He's going to make sure he lifts his feet up, lifts his hand up. Make sure he's got this nice smooth curve like you would have on those bar, making sure we're nice and braced, engaging these glutes, this lower back, make sure we're facing down on the ground. Our final accessory movement is going to be our banded straight arm lat pull down. So for this one, you're going to anchor the band above you. We're going to make sure our palms are facing down to mimic the bar. From here, we're going to make nice tension from the core, that little slight forward lean, driving these hands down towards the pockets, making sure we keep that tension throughout the core, these arms stay straight. And we see Alex is using his lats to create that tension and create that tension on the band.